Hey loves, welcome back. I know, every time I sit down I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make more content, and then life is just insane. But I'm here with another product empties, beauty empties. It's been a while. I have a lot of products, in particular a lot of skincare, and I've actually slightly changed up my skincare routine, which I find quite interesting, so I'm going to fill you in on that whilst I go through the empties. If you haven't seen an empties video before, where have you been? They're one of my favorites to personally watch and binge watch. It's where someone basically goes through their bin, goes through their rubbish, goes through all the products they've used up in their entirety, and then they're able to form a really good opinion on the product rather than just a first impression. And if someone repurchases something or thinks about repurchasing something, then that really speaks volumes. As always, I've separated it into categories. It might be a bit kind of choppy in, you know, I'm not going to show you them in order in which I apply them because there's just too much stuff. But should we just get on with it and go through all of the products I have used up recently? It's been a really long time, so don't think by any stretch of the imagination that I have used these up within a matter of weeks. This has been months worth. So we'll start with skincare. I've got recycling bins and baskets. I've also got a basket of things that you can't traditionally recycle at home, but Harrods Beauty do a recycling thing where I think it's either 5 or 6 empties, beauty empties, any beauty empties, and I think they give you £5 credit. I don't shop in Harrods Beauty a lot, but it is a really great shop. There's one in Lakeside relatively near me, and I always ask for kind of Harrods Beauty gift vouchers because I think it's a really good way to treat yourself. Anyway, should we get on with it? Okay, let's start skincare. I'll try and start with cleansers. I have spoken about this many times. Ooh, it's very sticky. These have been festering under my desk. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleanser. This is a water-based kind of foaming cleanser. Doesn't strip or dry my skin. I use this in the morning, or have been using it in the rotation of in the morning, or as my second cleanse. I like a balm or an oil cleanser in the evening, but love this. Cheap, affordable, lasts a really long time, does a good job without stripping your skin. So I've already repurchased this. Love that. Okay, I mentioned balm cleansers. They are my favourite. I've got quite a few actually. Let me gently, I've got a whole pile of stuff here. Let me try and get them out. Oh, we'll do it bit by bit. I got this at Christmas and used it up pretty quick actually. It's a massive Elemis Pro-Collagen Green Fig Cleansing Balm. My favourite I think still is the kind of original smell, but this is a firm second favourite. Massive size. One of the best, if not the best, balm cleansers. It just feels really luxurious, does a really good job of breaking everything down. It's a real spa experience. The green fig is just delicious. It's not as kind of medical smelling as the original, but love this. And I was really sad to see this one go because look at the size of it. Yeah, my husband bought me that. He knows how much I love it, so how cute is that? Loved that. Right, that's going into the Harrods basket. Other balm cleansers. I've got a small original one from Elemis. Well, I say small, it's still a really good size, and these last for such a long time because you just need a small amount. My favourite. Smells just so good. So I finished one of those, and then one that I liked but not as much. It's significantly cheaper than the Elemis, and it does a really nice job. It was the new Camomile and Rose Demi from the BodyShop. The Camomile Classic is a classic. I have one of those on the go at the moment, only because my daughter was passing a BodyShop in London that was closing down, and absolutely everything was 50% off. So I was like, yep, hook me up. So I transferred her some money and she bought me some products that I know I'll get through. So this was nice, not overly rose scented. I enjoyed it actually. I enjoyed the smell. It didn't feel or smell synthetic, but that was nice. Not as nice as the Elemis, but definitely, you know, a more affordable, it's not cheap, but more affordable option. Oh, I finished the Medicate Micellar Mousse Purifying and Nourishing Effortless Rinse Off Cleanser. Loved this. I love that it was a pump, so I felt like I didn't overuse it, because I have that problem when something feels good, I'm like more, and I overuse product. But this was really nice. I used this in the morning. One pump was more than enough. Did a really nice job. Didn't strip my skin. Felt super comfortable. I haven't repurchased, but I absolutely would repurchase this again. I really, really love Medicate, so that was lovely. I finished 2 of these. I got these in a beauty box at some point, maybe the Liberties one. And these are the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. These were really, really nice. Again, feels luxurious, not overly perfumed. I don't even think they're perfumes actually. They're probably perfume free. Very gentle. I would use those again for sure. Okay, so let's talk about my new skincare routine. Well, it's not brand new and it's definitely not new to the world. It's just more new to me. I have been entering or dipping my toe into the, I think it's like the Korean method of layering toners. It's all about hydration and packing in as much moisture as possible. So I haven't been using as many actives in the evening, but I have been taking my time and really layering and pressing in lots of different toners. I have bought most of these, I think probably all of them, 90% of these, from a website called Stylevana. This is not sponsored by Stylevana. I paid for these all on my own. But to be upfront, about 3 or 4 years ago, I did do a video review in return for products, which enabled me to kind of find the brand. I think when you're ordering, especially Korean products, there are a lot of fakes out there and you're not sure what the deal is and if it's legit, and Stylevana is legit. I'll pop their details in the description, but I purchased these and I use Stylevana all the time. The only thing I would say is that if sometimes it takes a really long time to get here, sometimes maybe 5 or 6 weeks. So you cannot wait for something to be empty before you reorder. You have to think ahead, which I'm not great at, because I finished my product and I'm like, damn it. Anyway, I've been using a lot of toners, maybe sometimes even 4 or 5 an evening. I just sit in front of the TV and layer them up after I've cleansed my skin, and it just feels really good and my skin feels really, really hydrated. Okay, I'll show you a couple of my faves. So a few that are my must-haves in the routine. Actually, no. So a few of them that are my must-haves are from, this one's from ANUA. This is a Heartleaf 70% Soothing Toner. Love this one. So none of these I don't think have any actives in them, but they have really lovely skin calming and balancing ingredients. They're sort of licorice. This one's got licorice and aloe vera and just yummy ingredients, hyaluronic acids and collagens and all sorts. Love this one. Already repurchased this, and I'm almost out of the second one and I've already repurchased the third one. So yep, love this one. I got through 2, already repurchased, and I went for a bigger size. This is by ACWELL. This is the 5.5. I can't even see it. Licorice pH Balancing Cleansing Toner. This smells yummy. These are more thinner kind of consistency. Smells fresh, and I don't know if it does smell like licorice. It's got a very particular smell. Very, very nice. Already repurchased. Love these. Oh, maybe I'm on my 4th one of the ANUA then. There's 2, so I got through 2. Oh, there's a tiny bit in there. I will get you out. 2 ANUAs. I finished a I'm from Rice toner. So this is more, you can kind of see in here, more of a milky based toner. So when I'm layering my toners, I go from the thinnest consistency up to the thickest. So I would use the ACWELL and the ANUA first, very thin, watery toners, and then I would build my way up to sort of the thicker consistencies, which are some of these. So I have repurchased this into a big size. I'm always through that and repurchased the third. This is by Haru Wonder, and this is the Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. It's an essence toner. This is thicker. There's a little bit left in there. So this feels a little bit sort of more slippery on the skin, and it's a much thicker consistency. Love this one. So I've already repurchased this one. This one I haven't repurchased. I've got my favourites. So every now and then I add in something else to try it out. I enjoyed it, but I haven't repurchased it, and you know, I'm on my 3rd and 4th of some. So this is the Moistfull Collagen Facial Toner. This was nice. Again, a more thinner consistency if I remember, but I haven't repurchased that. I would use it again though. And then the I'm from Rice. So the Black Rice one is a thicker consistency. So I go thinner, slightly thicker. And then if I'm using any that are like a milky consistency, I'll put them on last. This feels very ridiculous and obnoxious and over the top, and you can judge me if you like, but I don't care. It's like my little evening ritual, and I'm noticing a difference in my skin in just hydration levels and less breakouts. Yeah, So I've already repurchased that. Love that one. This isn't from Stylevana. This is from Caudalie direct, and this is their Grape water. So this is a toner spray. You can start with damp skin just from washing your face, or you can just spray on a little spritz or something. You can refresh your makeup throughout the day. This is wonderful. I've already repurchased. I repurchased another one, and I've got, let me stretch, I've got my little pile of holiday products. I've got a mini for my holiday. It's antioxidant, I believe. Yeah, it soothes, moisturizes, antioxidant, and great for sensitive skin. The sprayer is like the finest mister in the whole entire world. Guilty pleasure. Probably overuse this, but I don't care because it's beautiful. I use those. I'm getting so hot and my hair's starting to fluff. It's quite warm today and I've got the ring light on, so hair is starting to fluff up. Oh gosh, this one looks yucky, but it's lovely. I got this in an advent calendar, I think, at Christmas, and I've used this before and I would use it again. It's by Origins. This is a relief and resilience soothing treatment toner. This has got mushroom in it. Use it in the same way as I've used these. I use this one in the morning though. I don't layer as many toners in the morning, just a couple, but this is really nice. Really enjoy this, and I would use it again. Haven't repurchased it yet. Oh, a little toner spray from, I never know how to pronounce this brand. How many times have I said this? Omorovitska, I think. This is the Queen of Hungary mist. Again, one of the finest misters in the world. Is more expensive. I got this in a calendar or a beauty box or something at some point. Very expensive. Smells delicious. Great for just hydrating, freshening up makeup. This feels bougie. Big thick glass bottle. Love that. I've used that before many times. Oh, another couple more toners. God, the obsession is real. I've spoken about these before. This is from Vegan Original Skin. This is a toner that I've been using in the morning. I had a few of these from different beauty boxes and I got through them all and I really enjoyed that. So that's really nice. I would use that again. This is one, I can't even read it, from an Essence toner from Stylevana again. Nice. Not in the must-have piles, but enjoyed it. Haven't repurchased. This one definitely came in, I think, the Liberty's Beauty Advent Calendar. And I was very excited because I'm in my toner phase and I love 111 Skin or 111 Skin. Such a beautiful brand, but it's so expensive. So I was very excited to see this. I was like, yes. This is the, what is that noise? This is the Celestial Black Diamond Brightening Essence. And Essence is a hybrid between, if I'm right, a toner and a serum. So it's very concentrated. Got some really beautiful ingredients. Love this big glass bottle. It looks small, but you just need a little bit. With defo, use that again, definitely. More skincare. Another thing while we're there from Stylevana, everyone, oh, it's worn off. I've repurchased and nearly finished, and I've got another one on the way from Korea, but this is the Snail Mucin Essence Mucin sticky thing that everybody has been raving about. It went kind of viral on social media a little while ago, and it kind of goes in with my skincare trip at the moment. So I use all my toners and then I put this on. I really enjoy it. Do I notice a difference with this or the fact that I'm using all of these different toners? I don't know, but I enjoy using it. So I've repurchased it twice already. I love this. I bought this myself. It's the Gatineau Defi Lift 3D Toned Cream. I am a huge fan of Gatineau. It's one of my favourite skincare brands. Sometimes I'm very lucky to be sent Gatineau goodies, and trust me when I literally scream when I get them because I'm so grateful. But I bought this myself, came in a little bundle. I've nearly finished this, so I'll talk about this next time. But probably, I feel like I'm going very over the top, but probably one of the nicest moisturisers I've ever used. Everything about it. Nice glass tub, feels very luxury. The feeling of it when you put it on your skin is like no other. It is thick and luxurious and creamy without being heavy. It just sinks in wonderfully. It smells delicious. I just absolutely loved this. I used this in the evening actually, and I would 1,000,000% rebuy this and use it again. I've got a couple of other things on the go at the moment, but hands down one of the most beautiful moisturisers I've ever used. Love you. Love you. I also really like the Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture from Murad. I've been using this in the morning. I only finished this morning actually. Really great big tub, nice rich moisturizer, great for a daytime or the evening, but I use it in the day. Really like that. I've used quite a lot of their products and I would 100% use that again. Haven't repurchased, but I would do. Oh, this came in an advent calendar because I definitely didn't buy this because it's so expensive. The Augustina Bada, the Rich Cream. I love this. It looked quite small, but it lasted quite a while, and I was so disappointed when the pump like said to me, "You're empty." I was like, "No, I don't believe you are empty." So I pulled this out and I squeezed every last morsel, and there's still some in there. So now that I've showed you, I am tempted to cut that open because I reckon there's a face worth left in there. Beautiful, really, really nice, super expensive. There's a lot of research that goes into Augustina's. I always call it Augustina's, but it's not, isn't it? It's Augustinus Bada. What do I know? All I know is that this is beautiful and I definitely would use it again. Super expensive. Let's do a quick couple of masks. I finished this Oskia Renaissance mask. This is a Nutri Active Brightening and Resurfacing mask. So you put this on, I think, if I remember rightly, for 10-15 minutes onto dry skin, and it's like an exfoliant mask without being gritty and granular. Love this. Really, really, really love this. I bought this myself. Would definitely use that again. There's a nice hair attached to that. Don't judge. Yeah, that was really, really nice. Zellen's, I think this came in an advent calendar. The Zellen's Instant Recharge Renewal Mask. Very similar to the Oskia in that you put it on. This one smelt very alcohol heavy. I don't know if it did. It had that kind of smell when you put it on of like, woo. I don't know if it is alcohol, but there's something in it that like, not made your eyes water. It wasn't that harsh, but it had that feeling about it. But it works really, really beautiful, and I've enjoyed using that very much, and I would definitely use that again. I finished the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. Everybody loves this for good reason. Cute little bottle. Loved it. I'm using, instead, I changed it up a bit. I bought the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Serum just to change it up, but great brand, great ingredients. I really enjoyed this, and my daughter tried it when I had this and she asked for one, so I bought her one for her own that she's already used as well, so I would definitely repurchase that. I've got the Dragon's Blood from Rodale, the eye gel. Got this myself. It has a pump top. What I found was that one entire pump was way too much for both eyes, so you have to do half pump, like a little bit, so you don't waste it. But if you did over pump, you can leave a little bit on there and put the lid on, and it's fine for the next day. But that's really nice, cooling and light and refreshing. A good daytime eye cream for me. Nice big size. Took a really long time to get through all of that. Eye creams, what have we got here? I finished the Elemis Pro-Collagen Advanced Eye Treatment. This was nice. I found it just a little bit too thin. I use this in the day and it's a very watery consistency, so when you kind of squirt it out, you have to kind of be quite quick. It's not like a thicker serum or cream that you can kind of have it there and then use it. It will run off your hands if you don't have your wits about you, you're going to lose it. And again, I felt like when I put it on, it kind of just rubbed all over my face. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very thin. I enjoyed it. I just wish it was a little bit thicker, so I had a little bit more control over the product. But I opened it up to get every last drop out, and I love Elemis, one of my favourite brands. So I would use this if it was a thicker consistency. I finished the Kate Somerville Plus Retinol Firming Eye Cream. I got this in TK Maxx. I think it was $19.99. Really, really enjoyed this. It's got a nice, ugh, that looks sticky, doesn't it? Nice metal applicator, so you can kind of rub it in and it's nice and cooling. Use this in the evening because it has retinol in it. Really enjoyed that. And I finished the Medicate Crystal Retinol Ceramide Eye 3, another retinol based eye cream. Obviously with retinols, they're very strong and you have to be careful with certain areas like the delicate eye area, so it's always good if you're wanting to use a retinol around your eye to buy a product made for that. Medicate is my favourite retinol. I've used the Crystal Retinol for years and really, really enjoyed this and would definitely use that again. There's a lot of serums here, all in beautiful glass bottles. Let's go through them. I used, this came in my Liberties Advent Calendar and I've repurchased it. I've used this before and I'm sure I've spoken about it before. It's a retinol oil from Sunday Riley. It's called the Lunar Sleeping Night Oil. It's beautifully bright blue. Can you see it there? I think you can. It just feels very luxurious going on the skin. If you're new to retinol, an oil-based retinol is a really good way to start because it's not as harsh. You're getting that kind of protection and moisturization from the oil in it. It's just a very, very nice product and I've already repurchased it. I'm using this at the moment. The Votary Night Star Serum. Again, this came either in my or my husband's advent calendar. He had the Liberties one as well, basically, because I was like, there's a lot of nice skincare in there. So you buy that and I can use things inside. Tip for you. This was yummy. Again, I've obviously opened it up to try and get every last bit out. A really nice, rich, hydrating serum. Like that. Would definitely use that again. I like Votary. Have I got any other Votary products? Yes. The Daily Apple Toner. This is a malic acid and prebiotic toner. I use this in the morning because it's a like an AHA, BHA toner. So I'd layer that up. Good for exfoliation without scrubbing your skin. Like that. Any more? Oh, yep, another. The Votary Brightening Hyaluronic Serum. Have we got any more? No. Got like a dropped one. Use that. I like a good hyaluronic acid serum in the morning. Remember, if you're using anything like that, apply it to damp skin. So I use that. Would definitely use them again. What's this one? The Disciple Shadow Work AHA/BHA Face Serum. I use this in the morning. If you're using a serum with AHA/BHAs, don't use a toner as well. You don't want to overuse actives like that. So one or the other. So I use that. Nice. Don't particularly remember anything significant about it, but I enjoyed using it. The Medicate C, etc. This is the vitamin C radiant serum from Medicate, a little one. Yummy. Medicate is a great skincare brand. Lovers of vitamin C in the morning. Nice. The Dr. Sieber Serum Repair Hyaluronic Acid. This is probably the thickest hyaluronic acid serum I've ever used. If you use too much, it almost goes soapy on the skin. It's so thick, you literally need one drop. Versus something like this, which is really runny, and you can use like 1 or 2 pumps. This is like it's a 1-drop wonder. I think this is expensive. This came in an advent calendar as well. Delicious. It just felt really hydrating and luxurious because it's so thick. I think with some serums you feel like it goes on and it's just all over your hands and you've wasted it, but this was just thick. That's all I can describe. Heavy and thick and yummy. I used the Ren Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Toner or Tonic. Again, you don't want to use that with the AHA serums, one or the other. Like this a lot. It says, I think, to apply it to a cotton round. I don't do that because I feel like it's wasteful because cotton drinks up. I would put a tiny little bit in the palm of my hands, pat it all over, carry on with my skincare. I've used that many times. And then the Dragon's Blood Cleansing Water to hydrate and tone. This makes my eye sting. I've had this before and I've mentioned that before. I really, really love the applicator. You can kind of push your cotton rounds on there or your reusable pad. But if you're using it to take off eye makeup, it stings my eyes. So like it, don't love it because of that. And if I'm using a water, like a cleansing water like that, I normally do it in my evening routine where I remove my makeup with a cleansing water or a micellar water, and then I do balm and then another wash. So I don't like the fact it stung my eyes. A couple of SPFs. I have used more of these, but I don't know what I've done with them because I've definitely got more SPFs, and I found a brand new favourite that I'm so excited to tell you about. I'm almost halfway through the tube. The Ultraviolet SPF 50 Fave Fluid, one of my absolute faves. Look at the state of that. It's really, really thin and lightweight. Does not feel like SPF on your skin at all. Doesn't leave a white cast. Sinks in. Beautiful product. My husband uses this because it's fuss free. It's easy to use. And we all love it. Doesn't make you break out. Doesn't give you oily, greasy skin. A brilliant product. And I am still using In The Mix Ultra Sun for my face. I've used that probably the longest out of many of the products I talk about. I use the SPF 50 Plus Face Very High Protection. Ultra Sun is a very clever product. in that it sinks into your skin. It's got this laminar, I believe, technology, and it lasts 8+ hours on the skin. So if you're out for the whole entire day and you're worried, wearing makeup, use Ultra Sun underneath your makeup and you're good to go. Finish that. Oh, what have I got? I hope I haven't had that piece of fluff on my eyebrow for the entire video, because that would just be my luck. I feel like this is going to be a really long video, so I'm sitting here contemplating whether I should split this into 2 vids. I think I might, because otherwise it's going to be 25 hours long. So I'm going to wrap this up here now. That was all my skincare empties. I'm now going to film hair care, body care, perfumes, other little nicky-nacky news, just so that this isn't a really ginormous watch. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and let me know in the comments what your most repurchased skincare products are. And then don't forget to come back for the second part, so ring that notification bell so you don't miss the second part of the video. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a lovely day. I'll speak to you really soon.